Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Hannah and I make weekly videos about my candle making journey. So in today's video I want to get straight to it, and it's a question I've been asked a few times, and that is, how do I know how much wax I need for one candle? So this is something I actually struggled with quite a bit at the very beginning, at the very start of my candle making journey, and that was figuring out how much wax I needed for just one jar, especially when I was reusing old candle jars that I could find lying around my house, and kind of any ones that my mum or any friends and families had, and when it doesn't come with any instruction or the actual precise amount of wax that it can hold, it was just something that I was really confused about and how to work it all out, because yes, there is maths involved, and as somebody who absolutely hates maths, it was a bit of a struggle. But after reading a lot of formulas and calculations online, I eventually came to the perfect formula that worked for me. So I thought I would share that with you all in today's video. So first things first, you need to find out your fill jar volume. And what that basically means is you need to figure out how much volume of liquid is going to fit into your one jar. So there's two ways you can find this out, and that is either going online to where you brought your candle jar from and going onto their product page, and it should say on there, but if it doesn't, you can always just fill your candle jar with liquid to the exact point of where you want your wax to go, and then pour that water into a measuring jug and measure it in milliliters. Once you've found that out, you then need to convert the liquid volume into the weight of wax. And this is where things get a bit confusing, because so many different websites tell you to use a different magic number. And this is definitely where I have struggled with. I was going for the highest number that there was, and I did eventually find the magic number, and that was 0.77. So to make this a little bit easier, I'm going to show you an example. So let's say, for example, the liquid volume that you have just measured is 180 milliliters. You now need to times that 180 by the magic number, which is 0.77. So that's 180 times 0.77. That will equal 139, and that's basically the required wax that you need for your jar. So that is 139 grams. If you're making more than one candle, then you just need to times that by however many candles you are making. And then when it comes to working out the calculation that you need for your fragrance oil or your essential oil, it really depends on how strong you want your scent throw. A lot of people work with a 6, 8 or 10%, and that basically means either 6, 8 or 10% of your candle. So to make things a little bit easier, this is the calculation that you need for your fragrance oil or your essential oil. So first of all, you will need to note the amount of wax needed in grams, and then you will simply times that by 0.06 if that's a 6%, or a 0.08 if that's an 8%, and then whatever that works out, that is how much fragrance you need for your candle. So for example, a candle that I used today was 138.9 grams in wax weight, and then I simply times that by 0.08 for an 8%, and that gave me 11.1 grams of essential oil. And that is pretty much it. What I will say though, if you don't fancy doing your own maths, or you're still confused by the calculations, then there is a brilliant calculator online that I've used myself, and it's on the NI Candle Supplies website. You basically pop in your weight of your wax in grams, and then you basically say the scent throw that you want to use, so either an 8% or a 10% or a 6%, and then just how many candles you're working with as well. And it's so easy, and compared to my own formula that I just shared with you guys, it is very similar as well. So it gives me a peace of mind. Not only does the formula that I have been using work, but the NI Candle Supplies does work as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for weekly videos about my candle making journey. I will see you guys next week.